Welcome to the Inspire and Empower podcast, the one and only podcast that not only inspires you to dream big, but also empowers you with tools to achieve those big dreams. We invite you to join us each week as we share simple strategies to be strong, connected, healthy, and above all, happy, as well as interview inspiring leaders to share their stories to motivate you to transform yourself for success. Are you ready to get inspired and empowered? Now, here's your host, motivational speaker, yoga and mindfulness trainer, and marathoner, Bindu Chinta.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. You are listening to the 12th episode of Inspire and Empower podcast. Today we have an amazing guest joining us on our show. I take immense pleasure in introducing her. She's an electronics and telecom engineer by education and director at Fire and Security Consulting business with her husband. From past 6 years, she is working on a cause of holistic education for tribal and underprivileged children through her social organization called Meta Foundation. She is a published author of book Droplets, which is a spiritual genre book, a philosophy student, and a spiritual coach. She is a practitioner of past life regression therapy, an intuitive Akashic records reader, and a Reiki master. She believes in a noble philosophy, be a light unto yourself. Meditation, traveling, music, and doing nothing are few of the things she enjoys other than serving. Above all, she's my friend from college days where we have studied engineering together. I can't wait to hear what she has to share with us about all these wonderful concepts. Please help me welcome Anushka Kapse. Anushka, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bindu, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. Before we start, I would like to thank my listeners also who are giving their time and attention. So I'm really grateful to you and to my listeners.
Absolutely. We are so glad to have you here, Anushka. Let's get started. So I saw you are an author as well. I really don't know how you manage all these things. Anushka, you said your social responsibilities, then your personal responsibilities. Then along with that, you have your personal life. But then with that, being an author, that's really incredible. We would like to know something about that book as well. Can you share some details related to your wonderful book?
Yeah, Bindu. As I told you, my spiritual journey so far, it has opened various life dimensions for me, because of which I could connect to my own self. And one of that dimension is expressing my thoughts in written form, which has culminated into writing this book called Droplets. I never imagined, even if in my wildest dream, that I will write a book. I like reading, but writing a book was never ever my cup of tea. At least that was I was thinking till the time I explored my inner dimension. Because when my spiritual journey when started, I became meditator. Maybe because of that meditation, many thoughts and whatever it is coming to my mind, I was able to express it in a very structured way. Otherwise, we are thinking beings. So there are thoughts are continuously coming and going. But putting those thoughts into a structured format is really difficult. For me, this particular book basically whatever I was thinking or whatever I was experiencing in meditation and all, I used to write it down. But I was not having a courage to publish it because I was not having that confidence. But believe me, after a year, as I settled more into myself, I got that confidence, and that's how my whatever articles I was writing in small way, I turned it into a book and released last year on Amazon as ebook and as paperback format. Normally people has notion that spirituality or philosophy is very complicated and it's not for us, we don't simply understand. But it's not so actually. In my book, I try to give in a very simplistic manner the simple things in and around our life in a very, very simple manner. Basically, I try to trigger the spiritual nerve by giving these examples. And as the name suggests, these are droplets. Basically, when a single drop, when it falls from the sky, we get the idea, oh, it might rain now. So that one single drop from the sky tells us what lies ahead. So I would like to read one small droplet from this book.
Absolutely.
The name of this droplet is called Reflection. Once the sky decided to explore the universe, so he started moving around. He looked down and saw a barren land. Oh, I'm so dry. He felt sad. As he turned another side, he saw a beautiful meadow. Aha, I'm so green and beautiful. He felt good. A few miles ahead, and he spotted a river flowing. When he looked into the river, he saw himself blue. He became confused. Nevertheless, he decided to continue, and soon he came across an ocean. As he saw into it, he found a vast reflection of different colors in it. Now he became more confused. Am I dry, or green, or blue, or small, or big? So many questions. Then he started searching something bigger than the ocean to look into it. But he couldn't find anything. What to do? He became still and thought. All the while I was looking into something outside to find myself. Let's now look into me to find me. So he turned inward. He found nothing. He became more still. And in that stillness, he found a ray of light passing through it. He just got hold of it and moved inward. Oh, so I am this huge with no beginning and no end. I am the universe to which I was looking into. Finally, I found myself in me. Many times we see ourselves as per others' reflection of us. So it is crucial to know into whom you see your reflection, as that reflection depends upon others' perceptions, capacity to look through, and expectations from you. In the stillness of mind, you will find a mirror right inside you. It is this mirror that will show you your true reflection without any discrimination. It's a scientific fact that the amount of light reflected by an object and how it is reflected is highly dependent upon the smoothness or texture of the surface. When surface imperfections are smaller, as in the case of mirror, virtually all of the light is reflected equally. However, on the convoluted surface, the light gets reflected in all directions. The light of our soul will be reflected depending on the smoothness of our mind. The more still and stain-free is the mind, the perfect is the reflection of that supreme light. Yeah, thank you. This was the droplet of reflection, Bindu.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing that one droplet from that beautiful book of your droplets. I can't put it in words how inspired I am by just listening to that one single droplet. You are more than correct when you said that example of how a droplet of a rain shows how the rain is coming, or it triggers that some massive change is coming. Like that, I'm sure this book is going to bring that inspiration or bring that massive change into humans' lives. I can't wait to read that rest of the book and get inspired. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.